Thank you for watching Not My Bag.
If you're watching this, make sure to like and subscribe.
If you're listening, give a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Whether you're working out at the gym or sliding into your crush's DMs, we all get a little thirsty sometimes. I'm looking at you, George.
Me? Well, my favourite way to stay hydrated, Joseph, is this bad boy.
What is that?
Air Up. Air Up isn't just a water bottle. It's a hydration revolution. Einstein over here, I know.
I hate drinking water. Like, I just think, I know I need to, but the taste of water is so plain and boring.
Well, Joe, lucky for you, Air Up has a one-of-a-kind drinking system that flavours your water.
Go on.
Do you want me to show you how it works?
Yeah, please.
I'll activate the pod for you. So you fill up the water to the line. With these pods, when you put it on, you pull up to activate like so, and then you're pretty much good to go.
I've never tried this before. Like, for reals. Okay. Gave me like a bit of a rush, I'm not going to lie.
It's actually really good for you as well because it's no added sugars or anything like that. There's up to 25 flavours. Never tip the bottle, by the way. Make sure you don't tip the bottle. And always pull up the pod to activate. It's clever.
This is like really...
It's like science, but it's not. It's simple. You're
It's sending
smelling...
me west because it tastes like flavoured water. I really like it.
You can get your Air Up bottle at uk.air-up.com with the code NMB10 for 10% off.
That's NMB
For Not My Bag.
for Not My Bag. 10, which is the
10.
age of George.
Mental age, yes.
For 10% off. NMB10 for 10% off. Site-wide at uk.air-up.com. Thank you, Air Up, for sponsoring this episode of Not My Bag.
Cheers.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Not My Bag. I'm Joe.
And I'm George.
And today we have a glamorous TOWIE star that's come dressed as the table.
Yay!
It's Chloe Brockett.
It's Brockett.
I'm actually really happy that you made an effort to come all pink for my side.
I was going to do pink shoes as well, but they weren't the right shade.
Oh.
So I just thought,
So you've really thought about it. I love that.
yeah, I did think about it. Didn't realise the table was pink, but I just went like this.
Well, I loved it. I love it. Welcome.
Thanks.
Long time coming, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
it
is a
is.
long
Do you
time.
like it?
I absolutely love this. I love everything about it.
Thank you.
Your sides are very different. You've got Sally Morgan, you've got Pamela Anderson. Different
Yeah.
vibes.
It's that vibe, though, isn't it?
But I'm always
Yeah.
Team Sally.
Oh, yeah?
We love a psychic.
I don't mind a bit of Sally Morgan.
Yeah, I did like psychic reading before. Sorry, straight into
I've
it.
had a lot of psychic readings.
Have you?
Yeah.
Did they tell you was going to come onto here and have the best podcast of your life?
They failed to mention it as of recently, but I've had a lot of them. When I feel like my life, I'm getting a bit confused. I sort of walk in there, and I know you're not meant to speak, but I'll be like,
Yeah, I've got an ankle, Shirley.
yeah. Can you see like a boy with dark hair? Has he cheated on me? And she's like, yeah.
The name's James.
Do you know what?
No, he's not.
That was
No,
just a
it's not.
rogue
That
name.
It's a rogue name.
That is a
rogue
really
name. I
rogue
literally
name.
laughed and went,
What?
you're
I
not
feel
Sally
like
Morgan.
I had a really good reading before, and then I started to go a bit rogue like that, and I started to want to ask for like things I wanted to hear. So
I
was like,
ask, yeah.
My first ever boyfriend. Do you think I'll ever see him again? And like he'll ever kiss me? And the girl was like,
No.
This isn't my
Maybe.
job. This isn't my job.
No, Mum the other day done one of them email ones. But the woman had found her through Mum's Insta, so I said to Mum, what's the point? Mum posts all about like her nans and granddads.
Yeah,
and everything.
exactly.
They're going to know everything. And Mum's like, oh, I love this sort of stuff.
my
I was
mum
like,
was so funny because it was a DM, and I was reading it, and I was like, Mum, you know, like
They've got it
those
off your-
scam
yeah.
emails in the junk that are like, oh, I'm a Nigerian prince, and you've won like 2 billion. Mum was giving that. She was like, she called me darling. Like my granddad used to call me darling. And I was like,
reaching the most.
she was reaching for the stars.
Oh, I
Lisa
once
was.
had someone go to me, you can see a woman in your life, begins with a C. It's my mum. Is it you follow me on social
They
media?
definitely went on Daily Mail. I was like,
Yeah.
And I can see a guy, it's tall, name beginning with a Jack. I'm like, you know everything about my life because
Was
you've
that Jack
Googled. No. No, it's Jack Fincham. It's Jack-
oh,
It's Jack Fincham.
Oh.
No.
oh, she likes the jacks. Oh, well, welcome back from Cyprus.
Thank you.
How was filming The recent. Well, that's like because you do like the holiday specials for Towie, don't you?
Yeah, so everyone's like, oh my God, when did you start going away so often? But it's always been a thing. But
Right.
because of COVID, it sort of got a bit stopped. So
Right.
we had to film in Essex and then we'd film in like...
Boring.
I know, it was boring.
Well, I did say to you, didn't I, just a minute ago off camera, like, I do get it, going to Thailand and stuff, but it is the only way is Essex. So when they
Yeah, but in Thailand.
but
Yeah.
it still is weird, no?
But they've always done this. Like even back in the day, it used to be Marbella, and then it would be like I think they went to Tenerife and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
true.
So they've always done it, but
Yeah.
they're just looking for new locations because I feel like Marbella. Like it would be good if we all went back. And in my first away trip when I was 18, we went to Marbella, and it was really good.
Right.
But I feel like it's nice to go different places now.
Yeah,
We're
of
trying to
course.
amp up the
Thailand's
class.
sick.
We're trying to make it a bit more classier.
Yeah,
But then,
cool.
like, do
and I mean
you
long
get-
haul flights as well, like nice places, isn't it? As
But
well.
do
It
you
was
get
nice.
like I don't know if you get a big Essex crowd in Thailand.
No, that's not the point.
No.
You're not going to Sugar Hut in Thailand.
That's not the point.
You're not
No,
gonna-
but my point is, if you think of Essex, you think of Marbella and stuff like that.
All right, so imagine this, yeah, George. There's all of us in a big group in
Yeah.
a confined space after a 16-hour flight.
Yeah, it's good to juice
There's
it
going to
up.
be more drama than there normally would be.
Yeah.
But I feel like you bring the drama anyway if you want.
I
to.
do.
Yeah, but it might get a bit stagnant if you're just going out all the time in Essex. You want to mix it up a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
No, I've seen.
And what's
Bagg
better?
having-
Do you just hate the away trips? Like, why do you-
Yeah, he just.
It's just I just
hates
think,
them.
Bring
Why is
back Brentwood Kitchen.
We are going back to Brentwood Kitchen.
Okay.
Oh, well, I personally would prefer if the cast were popping up ping pong balls out their pussies in Thailand. So
Why are you looking? You're the cast. You're the cast.
you're the cast.
It's you popping the pussy.
Chloe's like,
You're the one popping the ping pong.
I'm not popping my pussy at all, actually, George.
Okay.
So don't scream that at me.
yeah,
but-
George, don't get too excited.
I
over
wish.
there.
I wish.
Your name's not Jack. Anyway.
You stop that, please.
So how was the trip? Obviously, as much as you can say about it right now, because this is going to be aired in the next series, isn't
Okay,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. So how was it?
It was good. It was really fun. I was excited for Cyprus because it was closer. I've been to Cyprus a lot when I was younger, so I was like, it's going to be beautiful. And the resort they took us to was literally amazing. Like when I say Thailand was beautiful, but this was ridiculous. It had like 10 restaurants.
Nice.
It was unreal, like beautiful. But I couldn't wait to get home by the end of it.
Fine.
Everyone just started losing the plot slowly.
A lot of drama.
It happens. So,
Yeah.
you know, when you're around each other for such a long amount of time,
It happens with me and Joe.
yeah, but you know when people talk to you and we're on the flight home and everyone's like, what are you doing when you get home? What do you think I'm doing?
Yeah.
Taking a slow bath and
Going to bed,
putting my
yeah.
phone on airplane mode.
I do feel like when you're spend a weekend with your mates or like a long weekend with your mates, sometimes you think like,
Enough's enough, innit?
fuck me.
Yeah.
It was a
Like,
lot.
Do you know what I mean?
It
Like,
was,
yeah.
It was intense. You know, people are arguing at the breakfast buffet.
Oh, okay.
By the end of it, I started stirring up things for a laugh.
Yeah,
Do you know
okay,
what
I
I
love
mean?
that.
Like,
So were you like hot on the beef? Like, were you part of it, or were you actually?
I was
kind
part of
alright?
some of the beef. Obviously, there was a few people I wanted to confront. Like, I'm sure, like, I don't know if you've seen on social media, like, I had a bit of a bicker with Chloe Meadows and stuff.
Okay.
So, wanted to confront her about things, and I did do that.
Yeah.
So you have to see about that. But then there was other drama going on that I wasn't involved with. So there's a lot going on. I do
Yeah.
feel like, to be honest, this series will be really good. Like, I feel like since maybe Thailand, the series are unreal.
Fine,
Like I feel
yeah.
like there's been times where we've dipped a little bit and it's got a little bit boring and we're like, oh.
Yeah.
This series is unreal, like really, really good.
Fine.
I'm
So
excited now.
You should be.
I'm excited.
in terms of, because I feel like the friendship circles are constantly evolving and changing.
Always evolving.
Always.
Do you is it because it must be weird because like if I had a problem with my mate, I would call them. Do you know what I mean? And sort out. Do you literally have to like wait until you're in that situation to be like, right now I've got to confront you about it?
No, I think like for a very long time, obviously I was part of girl band and we like sort of had this unwritten rule where it was like, you don't speak about what's our actual problems.
Okay.
And we're always very loyal to each other.
Yeah.
But I feel like over time, like that loyalty got broken quite often. And I
Right.
was like, actually, you know what, fuck you. I'm going to give you the same respect you give me and speak about it on camera.
Yeah.
And that's what ended up happening.
Right.
So I feel like it just sort of depends. Like, for example, if me and Elma had an argument, say if she done something that really upset me, I'd call her up and be like, listen, Elma, you've upset me through this. And we
Fine.
wouldn't speak about it on camera because, you know, that's what best friends do.
Yeah.
Bit personal,
fine.
innit?
It's
Yeah.
personal. But whereas with other people, I'd just wait it out and be
Yeah.
like, you've done this.
Was there anyone that you did that with in Cyprus?
Yeah, like Chloe Meadows and that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So you did just wait out and think I'm going to do
I
that.
waited it right
Do you
out.
drink like on set when you're filming and stuff? Does anyone have a drink, or is it kind of like?
Yeah, so they are watching us with our drink
Right.
and stuff like that. It's never like you just go and get
I
like
would literally go.
rogue.
Yeah.
You'd go rogue. You'd go rogue.
I would go. So wouldn't I go rogue?
I'd go up to the bar and be like, "Can I have a double and make it a quad?"
Yeah.
Just be
I do
slur-
I think I'd need
slurring
it to
by the
like,
end of
let
it.
the nerves down to be like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
you know what it is as well though. Sometimes I think I really don't want to have a drink because I want to get my point across as best as I
Fine,
can.
yeah, yeah.
And there's been times where I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have had that drink because I can't get my point across as good as I can.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Because you can be a bit more quick-witted when you're sober, but I do that sometimes.
Yeah, when
you
I'm
can
drunk, I
fumble
just
a
be
little
like,
bit.
oh, boring. And then
Yeah.
I
and
had
then-
so many things I wanted to say and I just
Yeah.
called you boring.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So, is there any tears?
There is tears, not from me.
Okay,
I haven't cried. I felt like I was fucking looking. There was someone crying by
Oh,
the pool. I
really?
thought, please.
I can guarantee Junaid cried.
He did. He did.
I mean-
Junaid, you know what with Junaid? I love him very, very much. And everything I say here, I'll say it to him. On his own, he's so lovely, like so nice. The minute we got to Thailand, Junaid just amped up that sassiness. He walked through, he had a caftan on, he was flicking his hair, his quiff. He had some caramel highlights put through the quiff.
Oh, really?
And that just amps him up even more.
Right.
It was
so
wild.
this was Junaid's alter ego in Cyprus.
Yeah.
He went full all-inclusive mum.
And-
They turned up and thought, I'm going to give it some.
Oh yeah, like sashaying
He's on his holidays.
He was he wouldn't. Do you know what I mean? Me, I just wanted a pina colada.
Yeah.
But him, he just was amping it right up. From the airport, he amped it up.
Right.
I walked in, he went, give me the case. I went, what? He went, give me a case, I'll check you in. I went,
Oh no!
I went, all right, you don't work here, but
Bellboy.
Oh, my.
throwing it through. It's very tall, very striking at the air. You can imagine through Heathrow, pink cardi.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
It
You
was
know,
quite hot as well.
he's a good influencer, actually, because George has been influenced by Junaid. And I want George to tell this story because it's the funniest thing ever.
Basically, I was going through my stories, you know. I follow Junaid, he follows me, whatever. And
Had to put in that
well, no,
he follows you back.
well, no, because I don't want
Name
people
drop.
to think.
Do you want to pick that name off the floor that you just dropped? Fuck.
No, Chloe, no.
I
I'm
follow
telling you
Junaid.
'cause
He folloes me. No one
You
questions.
say it like that. I follow Junaid. He follows me.
do you want the fucking story or not?
It's
And I only,
gone
I only
Well
said
said.
it like that because I don't want people thinking I was just searching through his stories.
All right.
Like, there's a reason
Okay.
why I saw his
Yeah.
stories.
You
He is a
mates,
big
because
fan.
they're so
He
tight.
literally melted at the NTAs when he bumped into Junaid.
Literally, like I
Did
love
ya?
it. He's unreal. Yeah.
Go on.
Carry on.
Fuck, you're a prick.
He's got so red.
Carry on.
And yeah, he put a story up of him having a smoothie, and now that's my smoothie every.
So there was that recipe.
What
George
was it
looked up the
then?
recipe.
What is it? It's apple, banana,
Sam, what is it? Like, don't know it.
summer fruits, yogurt, honey, and I add a bit of peanut butter. He doesn't use peanut butter, but I do because it's obviously bulking. You know what I mean?
Switched out.
And a bit of milk. You know, stir it all up. It's fucking the bollocks, mate.
Is
Unreal.
it?
Yeah. So
Nice.
that's called the Junaid special.
You have
Actually,
every morning he has a bit of Junaid.
I'm never.
that is why he hasn't lost his virginity yet.
I'm not having it anymore. I'm not having it anymore. No thanks.
Gay for Jay. Gay for Jay.
Junaid. I love the way he stands as well.
Oh.
He's striking pose.
He's a lot. He is.
No, we love
He's-
Junaid.
He's lovely, but you know what? He's just mental. Like, I look at him and just think, you're just crazy.
Would
Not
you ever
us.
Misfits boxing match him?
Oh, he'd batter me. And he says it. He says it. He goes, when he's arguing, he goes, I'll batter ya. Daddy went to him the other day, you can batter a sausage. I went, true.
Not us having a whole segment on the podcast about Junaid.
Junaid.
Is there anyone that you would like Misfits boxing match out the cast?
I think
No.
you and Elma would be funny to watch.
Me and Elma. Oh, you know what? I reckon she'd beat me up.
Do you think?
She's small, but she's
I
fiery.
saw her in Harlow the other day,
Oh, did you?
walking along on
That's,
the
that's
phone.
how you know she'll beat me up. She's Arlo.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
exactly, yeah. It explains itself. doesn't
That's
it,
how
really?
you know.
That's how you know.
Do you still actually have like any beef with anyone on the cast, like currently or who was on it?
Oh, what, from like when I first
Yeah, who
started?
you've actually still like, you're just like, do you know what, I haven't spoke to him since whenever.
You know what, like, obviously, the obvious, when I first come on the show, I was friends with, like, Ella, Kelsey and Joey. Me and Ella fell out very quickly. I wouldn't say there's still beef there. We just don't speak anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I feel
Yeah.
like, you know, it's past that point for me now. It's been way
Yeah.
too long.
You don't really
like,
care.
There's no point.
It's not that I don't care. I still, you know, there's still not a good feeling between us anymore. But I do think it would get quite boring for a viewer to continuously see us arguing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What we're going to say? 3 years ago you did this. There's been no contact in years. And I just think I'm happy to keep it that way.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I still argue about it.
Yeah, you should.
It's not boring though.
Yeah. No, I feel you. So also I wanted to ask about like the romance side in the show. Do you in the past or now have you ever like hooked up with anyone on the trips or anything like that, or done anything like that?
Well, no, obviously in Thailand I kissed Roman, so that was like a thing.
We bumped into him in Ibiza, didn't we?
He's so loved, didn't we? Was she pissed?
Yeah.
Was
It was in High Ibiza, yeah, it was him.
He said, "You're the podcast boys."
Oh,
I was like,
it's me.
Yeah.
You know what? Roman's lovely, he's sweet. Like there was a little bit of like a triangle when it happened because like he had a thing going on with Danny and then he kissed me. Listen, it was a drunken kiss at the end of the day. It's not that deep, but the show does love to make things a bit more dramatic. And like, I think the boys were encouraging him to talk to me and talk to her at the same time, which bothered me when I watched it back because I was like, that's a little bit disrespectful. It was just a kiss, you know. But I do really like Roman. He's a nice boy, but I don't know. Not for me. There's never been anything else like that. I feel like normally the trips are quite tame now. You know, like everyone sort of goes.
It's that work mode, isn't it? At the same time as
it is like we all go out on nights out and stuff, but really, like, who is there to get with? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's like barman and stuff.
Yeah, I can think of like one.
Who?
Oh.
Levo.
Oh, what, Lockie? I've done that, Joel.
Oh, sorry.
Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, do you know what I mean? Got the pink tee, got the Levo tee.
What are you saying right now?
Nothing.
You've thrown him. He wants a piece. He's like...
Of who? What, me? You want a piece of me, Joel?
Well...
Stop trying it on with all of your...
Yeah.
Sorry.
He does this every week.
It's a habit now.
Literally, he doesn't even do this for the podcast. He does it as like a dating thing.
Yeah,
like,
for myself.
Join a dating
I don't get out much. You know what I mean?
Join a dating app.
He's
Stop
bloody
like,
got banned off Hinge, and then he used my number and got banned off Hinge on my number.
why did you get banned off Hinge?
Because I didn't think it was me.
Because people don't think it's him.
I'm too famous to be on Hinge.
Honestly. And then now I can't get Hinge because like my phone's...
Joe doesn't
not
need
it.
Hinge.
And then I wanted to
Why
get...
do you need Hinge?
He doesn't. He's got a different man in his bed every weekend.
That is
that's a terrible way to
that is fucking rude.
Don't do
That
You
is
didn't say
rude.
that was a lie, though, did you?
That is
that is fucking rude.
No, I'm sorry. I call bullshit on that.
I don't.
That is not true.
Okay, not in the last couple of weeks, but you did have a period when there was literally a different person in your bed, like all the time.
I love that for you.
Yeah, and the sheets were changed and everything was fine.
That's
Right,
literally fine.
no one questioned your sheet changes.
Yeah, exactly. No one
He's making out like
no
I'm
one questioned
feral.
hygiene.
No one questioned.
Stop bringing up
You're
hygiene.
making out like I'm feral.
Why are you acting like this now? Why do you look so uncomfortable?
It's stressing me
Like,
out.
and the sheets were
Because he
changed.
makes out like I'm a huge slut and I'm not.
Listen, you're a good-looking boy.
I'm not saying you're a slut. I'm just saying.
Well, you know, with that bed that I flogged you, maybe you should get some girls in that.
Bruv, this story is fucked up.
What's the
He
story?
sold me a second-hand bed for basically...
You could have got one gifted.
Yeah,
Why have you got
literally.
This is why it's funny.
Basically for full price, and then he told me it was the same size as my old double bed, and it wasn't.
smaller?
It's like a 4'6", and before I had like a 5 foot king
really
before,
big bed
and now nothing fits on the bed. The bedsheet doesn't fit. No,
Lays on it spread across.
no. So before I could lay on the bed and I couldn't touch it. Right, it was too big. Now I lay on it and it's just I'm off the bed.
That's terrible.
It's
So
fucked.
funny.
Joe is a
Why
scammer.
did you do that?
Because I'm a con artist.
Joe
I
literally
had to
conned
pay
me.
rent, do you know what I mean?
Joe conned me. And you still... I think the bed new was 450 quid and Joe said, oh, give me like 350, 400 for it.
I mean, it barely been
An
used.
old-
It has stains on it.
Oh, I don't even want to know about your dirty bed stains.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
I think that's a lie.
I don't.
Anyway, back to Towie.
Back to me.
What is your like favourite recent moment from Towie, would you say? Has there been any like really wholesome things or like something that you said you're like, "Do you know what? Fuck it, I feel good.
You know what? I just feel like last series was a really good series for me because I feel like, you know, when I first started, I was a bit of a nutter. I was very fiery. I'd shout at everyone.
Yeah.
And I still do that, but I feel like now it's more necessary. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like
Pick your battles.
Yeah, I really stood up for myself last series. I feel like I'm fully myself when I'm on camera now. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'd watch it and be like, I was a bit erratic. I was a bit, you know, just acting up. But when you're when you're 18, you're gonna,
Yeah,
there's a
of
camera in
course.
front of your face. There's a lot of big personalities, especially when I joined. There was massive personalities, and like, I just think like I definitely did act up a little bit more. So I feel like last series was definitely a really good series for me.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because when was that time, around the time we first met you? And was it at the TOWIE launch?
Yeah.
Because when was that? Was that for last series?
No, that was for the series
The
before.
series before. Do you not have launch parties? No.
So because we had 2 series this year, I think we'll have a launch party for this one. Yeah.
Oh, hopefully we can come along.
I
That was
love
fun.
it.
It was really fun.
You
That
had
was
the best
fun.
time
I had a
ever.
really
My best mate turned out to be Jordan Brooks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
we
Yeah,
just
it
made
was a really funny night.
Really,
It was
really good connection.
Just clicked.
Just me and him, brothers for life.
Yeah.
Never seen him since, but
I
had
loved the
some really
little
deep chats.
360 photo booth thing. Was fun.
Yeah, that was good.
That was
Every
fun.
time I'd look at you, me and you were doing the robot.
Yeah.
Was having the best
Yeah,
time.
we drank a bit too much that night.
I had a great time.
Yeah. No. Oh my god. Yeah, we were really pissed out of 5 guys afterwards.
I was so excited for the TikTokers to arrive though, because I was literally like, I don't really like anyone here. And the news walked in, I was like, my people. I was like,
Don't really like
That
it,
was the night that I fell in love with that Ella.
oh.
Yeah,
Did you fall in love with?
that Ella Ray Wise girl.
Oh yeah.
That you don't really.
Not really.
Bit sticky in it still. Yeah.
It's alright.
It's alright.
You can still fall in love with her.
Yeah, I'll fall in love with
Just
her.
don't invite me back here.
Okay,
I'm joking.
fine. Well, and thanks for watching this week, guys.
Oh my god. Yeah, George does fall in love quite easily.
Yeah. No. Wait, actually, did you just say what I think you said?
Yeah. What is your worst?
What's going on here?
No, bro.
No.
Your last relationship.
Again. Sorry,
Your
it's like this. Chloe's been brought in like Judge Judy.
What's going on here? I do feel like Judge
Sorry. I
Judy.
just want to say your
What's
last
going on?
relationship was like 3 months and you fell in love with the guy because he took you to some wood cabins and stuff.
Shut
I'm not
the fuck up.
I'm not having it.
Listen,
the fuck up.
Listen, a wood cabin is nice though.
No, gifted.
I don't want to call out the thing, but
You took him to a gifted
it
wood
was,
cabin.
no, the whole thing was horrible.
You fell in love with him.
I did not know. I'm sorry. I'm not having that. I'm not having that.
Why are you getting so arsey? You fell in love
No,
with
I didn't.
Why? Why are you so hysterical? No, I didn't.
I'm giving you first series of TOWIE. That's
Yeah.
what I'm
Oh,
giving.
you actually are.
You're giving 18-year-old Chloe.
You actually did
Oh,
then.
no.
What's one of your worst moments you've had on the show, would you say?
I would say definitely like it was like my second series. I was arguing with Harry, who I'd been dating,
Right.
and I went up to him and I was he was like to me, you know, you're just sore because I didn't want to be with you, and he was like really winding me up so much. So I've like gone to pick up a drink, thrown it at him, and it was empty. So this made me even more angry. Oh yeah, like when I say empty, like a little tiny of lemonade. Like I think he'd been drinking the drink and it was
Oh my
empty.
God.
So then I've picked up a paper mache balloon display and whacked him with it. Then I've like leant back because I'm like so angry. I'm like, and I've remembered where I am, and I'm like, no, yeah, terrible moment for me.
Oh my god.
What happened after that? Did you just start
He
storm
just
off?
stood there laughing.
Oh,
That'd piss me off
that'd
even more.
that'd make me so
He
angry.
just stood there laughing at me.
Have you ever thrown a drink over someone?
You know what? I actually haven't. And
you
I
not?
don't think I ever would, personally. Like, that moment with Harry was an exception.
Yeah.
I don't think I would because...
It's just muggy.
I think
innit?
it's a once in a lifetime thing that you have to do. I've
I
done
just
it.
don't think I could. 'cause
It's
you know
very
what?
You've had it done to you, haven't you?
I've had both. So I'm now karma-wise, I'm level. I've done it. I've had it
What, a
done.
boy you've been dating or something?
The first one was someone that was chatting loads of shit about me at sixth form, and they're in the year above, and it was like this random guy. And so I went up to him and confronted him about it, and then I basically just had red wine in my hand. It was like the worst.
Why
and
the
just
red wine?
knocked it. It was we're from Bishop Stortford, and it was like a Tory-esque thing, and
Quite
you know,
posh.
bottle of Mummy's Red with dinner. So
I
I
used to
did
drink
that,
vodka Red Bull, so that's all right.
and that's my normal drink. And then
I
the
had a
other,
glass of red in my hand. How old was you?
I think I was about 18.
In sixth form with his red wine.
I
What?
don't actually like red wine.
Yeah. Still odd. Like.
Yeah, I know. And then the second time was a guy.
Isn't that the guy like...
Oh, the guy was like looking through my phone and stuff, and then said I was a slag,
That
and
is
then
so
threw a drink
peak.
at me.
Yeah.
I hate that. You know what? I've never let a boy look through my phone.
Have you not?
And I
Is
never
that because you just
I'm quite open about it. to
I
be
would
fair.
don't want to, or like you've got something to hide?
No, I
or
just
like...
would. You maybe I've probably got stuff to hide. I just
Yeah.
would. I just wouldn't.
No,
let
it's
them.
fair enough. You've got stuff to hide, like actual privacy.
It's not that I'm a cheater, but it's more like, you know, what if I've sent a picture to my friends and gone, he's good looking?
Yeah.
You know what?
Do you
Like,
know what?
you're
Also,
not-
I think that if like What?
What do you like?
That's so funny.
Yeah, like
I'm not a cheater, but like, what if I said he's really good looking?
yeah, like what if I have like listen, I'm
Yeah.
allowed to have faults. Like just because
Yeah.
you're in a relationship, you're allowed to think someone's good looking.
That's true. That's
Like, what
true.
if your man looked through your phone and typed in like on WhatsApp, like you can search their name in the chat, like it'd be done for, wouldn't it? Because you obviously like when you're with a partner, you bitch about your partner.
No,
to your
listen, mates. Just my phone's off limits. Just leave it alone. Like that's what I just think. Just I don't want to go through yours because I don't want
Yeah.
you to ask about going through mine.
Is that not really like toxic? That you're like, you kind of know that there's shit you shouldn't be doing.
George.
And I'm just asking a genuine question.
No, like,
I don't think that's. I don't think that's toxic.
Like, I don't want to look through their phone either.
No, but I feel like you don't want to look through their phone because you're definitely not showing them your phone.
No way. Like, just leave my phone alone. It's mine.
George, I think you should stop calling her out.
No, I'm
Until
just
you
having-
have experience.
I'm just
a relationship.
having
No, you know
a
what?
conversation.
George over there, like, I have all my passwords. All right, George,
Yeah.
see how that goes.
You'd
for
meet
you.
the girl that you love and let her log in.
Yeah, he
You know what
would.
I mean?
He'd make a joint account.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
You
I'm-
give joint account vibes.
Right,
You
there's
do.
no
Your
need
big
to-
joint account
there's no
energy.
need to
You
mug
give
it.
like your wallpaper would be your bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grow
You know
up,
when you could
George.
choose multiple wallpapers on, he'd have all different pictures of them.
Montage of her.
Yeah, why are we mugging it?
Do you know what I mean? Oh,
Why
this
are
is
we
her.
mugging it?
when
You're not
she-
even that much older than me.
This is her when she just wakes up.
Yeah.
How old are you?
22.
That's what I mean. I'm 21 this year.
All right, George.
You act.
Yeah.
You're just,
Well, Chloe's.
she's moving like she's 30 with 3 kids.
I'm not moving like that at all.
You
You're
are.
moving like why don't you just have a shared account? Like, would you what, like?
Don't try and come on my podcast.
Oh.
Fucking beef, mate.
I'm glad she is.
No, but he's
I'm
giving-
glad because you're giving it. You're
He's
giving
giving
it.
that vibe though, isn't
Yeah.
it? He's going.
You
she's
want
like,
beef
"Fuck
today.
off." She's
You've wanted
he
beef
does.
all day.
He's wanted beef since I
You've
walked
wanted
in.
beef since everyone's walked in, and now you don't like it.
You
'cause
know
everyone's
what,
giving it
George?
back.
You're giving off that vibe. You know when you really fancy someone at school and they're
Yeah.
not reciprocating it, so you kick shit at them.
Yeah.
That's the vibe you're giving me right now.
Jay.
You've just bust a froob at her. Remember in the playground where you
Get
stand
over
on the
it.
froob?
Let it go, George.
Yeah.
Right.
Get off the froob.
If you wanna look through my phone, you can just ask. All right.
Can I look through your phone?
Absolutely no.
Okay, well, next segment. Let's get into
Rate the looks.
right,
rating
let's
the
rate my
looks.
looks.
So yeah, we got your looks. We're gonna get them up all through the years.
Number 1.
Okay,
Oh,
look,
what's the
look
worry?
number 1.
Look, number 1.
How old were you here?
18. This was probably my first week of filming.
Okay.
Is the Louis bag real?
It is.
Okay, I
It
rate
is.
the. I don't know about the belt.
Joe, isn't it
I-
Chloe rating the looks?
I don't know about the belt.
You, I'm not sure about the belt. Chloe said she rated it.
Look at. I think everything. The face has changed drastically.
Yeah,
It's a different human. You're
Yeah.
sat opposite right now.
Me, I'm worried about the belt.
I'm more worried about the belt. You know what?
think it's all right.
I think it's giving Cat Slater.
If I was 18 and you rating, I'd definitely try to pull you there.
would you?
Just
I mean,
saying.
you're 21. She's
I
22,
sort, I
you're still
sort,
gonna
I
try.
sort of look like I look a bit. I look about 45 in that. I
Do you
think.
think?
I
I
just
think the look's giving a little bit like
not
office-
enough leg. I think.
Not enough leg. It's actually shin length.
Yeah.
I've got sock boots on, which is a bit of a
Can we
worry.
move on to the second one? It's a lot better.
Come on
Yeah,
then.
the sock boots are giving Mr. Tumness, by the way. from
I like it. I like this one.
Oh,
This
second.
is a look.
I love
This-
that. So when was this?
This was last series. It was a glam. Why do you like that picture? You just wanted to
yeah,
look
it's a
at it.
10, G. That's a 10.
It's a good look.
Yeah, lovely.
That dress was really hard to get into though.
Was it?
Like to just lay down and let my friend just zip me up.
It's a gorgeous dress.
It was a beautiful dress. Good look. Overall, I'd give that probably a 10 out of one of my
Yeah,
looks.
I give that a 10.
love that.
That's a 10.
I'd
What is? Sorry, what was this?
Yeah, this
I'm
better
guessing
be
this
for
is
Halloween. Thank
It
fuck
was
for that.
Halloween.
So what were you?
I was Jessica Rabbit.
Right.
Ex.
On what, on meth?
Yeah. Who?
Jessica Rabbit after every weekend.
Yeah.
Jessica Rabbit who sniffs glue sticks. Fuck me, what the hell is going on there?
The wig was a choice. The wig was a choice. Not even a lace front. That's like Smithy special.
It was definitely a Smithy.
Yeah. Did Towie like pay for the wig
No, I paid for that.
I hope you got that money back.
Fuck off,
on your
Joel.
tax return?
Joel.
No,
And
it's,
I had a card stuck in my chest as well because what actually happened is I turned up wearing purple gloves and Towie went, no, we can't get that copyrighted off for you to be Jessica Rabbit, so you're going to have to be something else.
You look pissed off in that
no
pic as
Probably
well.
because of that.
yeah.
I probably wanted my purple
This,
gloves.
the next picture's giving Jaywick.
Oh, no.
This is the next pick. Do you know what?
It's giving Surfend.
Compared to the first one, I don't actually think this is that bad.
It's giving Surfend. It's giving Bas
Why
Vegas.
am I in a car park? I mean,
Yeah, but who are these people behind you?
they're just people trying to enjoy
I
their
quite
time.
like the dress though.
I think it's more like the red lip, the platform heel, the tie around the waist.
That gives
The nipples.
That gives very much Towie though, I think. That whole outfit.
I think that was a theme party. I remember when it was. It was a traffic light party. So you had
light.
to... Of course it was.
Should have stopped at the lights and gone home.
Ideally. But it was like you wore red if you were single or green if you was... It was something.
Right, okay.
I
don't mind it. I think the knot's a bit strange.
I think everything about that's strange.
Yeah.
I clearly thought I was serving looks.
I love the fact it's in a car park. I
Yes.
really rate it.
Yeah.
I like this look.
I like that look.
That
this was a
look.
rave party. This was when the series had a lot of
I like this
themes.
look.
So this, I just put on a colourful turban. Maybe it doesn't fully represent rave and probably would wear something a little bit different now.
Yeah, it's not giving rave.
It's not giving rave. It's
It's
giving
not,
something though.
but I do
Your
like
face
it.
looks nice in that though.
Who goes to a rave in jeans?
I think neck up is rave, and then it's like smart casual work.
Yeah.
But I like it.
You know
I do
what?
like it.
Listen, it was
is that
my
a blazer, like a multicolour blazer.
Yeah, it's my colour blazer.
I like that.
It's my first series. You know, it's hard.
You want to play it safe a little bit.
Also, play it safe. I wouldn't say I was playing it safe. I look dressed a bit mental.
Okay, yeah,
But
true.
it was more. It's hard to find outfits. If I called you up tomorrow and said, "Have you got a rave theme outfit? Would you have it?"
No, I wouldn't. That's the thing. I'd have
The
to
most rogue one they give me was a safari theme look. I said, "Who do you think I am?"
Oh, but leopard print.
True.
Oh,
true.
your look. Do you know what look should be in here? Your mystical one. With
that
all
was
the
a
shit
good
on your
one.
face. That was cool.
That was a good one.
That was a cool look.
This next one.
You look like a bit like Kim Kardashian.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
You actually
this
do.
actually wasn't for Towie. This was for my management's Christmas party. This is before you arrived.
Okay.
And yeah, we had the big puffy sleeves.
There's a lot going on.
They don't look like your real arms.
Yeah, it looks like someone's photoshopped someone else's arms onto your arm.
Yeah, that
You
doesn't.
know what I mean?
That doesn't look like your arms.
Facially, I look good though.
Yeah.
That looks
no.
like your arms are
Serving-
behind your back.
Serving face. That was when I had small boobs before I got them done.
Right.
Maybe probably not one of my best looks, but
I don't think it's necessarily
I wouldn't say it's
bad.
one of the worst.
I don't think it's bad.
I wouldn't say it's one of
I'd say longer sleeves next time.
this
just giving
one,
fake arm.
This one.
Oh, because you look so different.
This one, I look. It's a different human, really.
It's giving Dancing on Ice promo pic.
It is. I thought
is.
I thought this was like a dance nice.
It is. That was for my press shots though. That was the first picture
not bad
that the
pic.
public saw of me.
You look about 12.
I do look very, very young,
Yeah.
and I remember getting my hair and makeup done and going to the lady. I just want to look like Dolly Parton. So if you can just make my hair like quite big.
Dolly Parton.
I don't know why I asked to look like that, but yeah, Dolly Parton vibes. That dress I got from the Moda Mink sale because I didn't have any money.
I don't think it's bad at all.
I think it's
it's
a
really
good
nice.
look.
You look like Amy Childs, sir.
This
I got told that.
this next one,
You look angry.
there is a lot going on.
Yeah, you look pissed.
There is.
It's the belt, fur cuffs, fedora, and a bag.
Fucking
You
hell,
look
yeah.
like you're about to be burnt at the stake in the 1500s.
What's that, innit?
It's giving Salem witch.
I thought this was a really good look actually, and I really
I'm sorry.
I actually really liked it, and I probably still stand by the fact that I like it. But there was a lot of accessories.
I was really
going on.
worried then that you were going to be like, this was last week.
How can
This is the other time. No, this was years ago.
Yeah.
This was ages ago.
It's not a bad. I just think.
Listen, in my defence, this was a Christmas special. Yeah.
How
Fine.
could you eat with them things around your wrist?
I couldn't. I didn't, and I took that Christmas theme quite seriously. That
Very
episode.
seriously.
I wore tartan all lip. I wore a lot of red. So yeah, that was the thing.
I think the look is really nice. I think it's just, as you said, like a lot of accessories.
Did I need the belt? Probably
I think
not.
either the belt or the bag.
Or
You
the
do
hat.
put a good lot of effort into your looks, though.
I know you
I
do.
do
give you
put.
that.
I think about it. Like
Whether
if
or
you-
not it goes right or wrong.
if you give me an assignment, I'm going to go
Effort.
for it.
Yeah,
do you know what
no,
I mean?
I don't blame you.
E
at
for
all.
effort vibes.
I'd say my most favourite is black dress, look 2.
Me too.
And I'd say my least favourite is probably.
J-Wick.
Can I just show you what my least favourite one is? Because it's
Yeah.
fucking bad.
I'd say my least favourite out of all of them is probably the first one.
I'll
it's-
give you a worse.
The belt looks like a pair of tights that you've picked up.
That's terrible.
That's rude.
That's terrible.
That's really rude.
That is terrible. And it's probably true though.
I like it.
I'm going to give you.
I don't like
one
it,
of
I
the
just
worst.
lied.
Don't lie. You
Sorry,
don't
I just
like
lied.
it. I'm going to give you one of my worst looks.
Ow.
This.
I love how you've like got it straight away.
I bet it's not even that bad. It's bad. It's not great.
Do you know what though? It's
Oi,
not-
fuck off. Go away.
Wait, show the camera.
I've rinsed the life out of them sock boots. I've got an acid wash jean on, a fur gilet and a blazer.
I think
There is
we've all
nothing
been
good
there.
about this.
We've all been there.
What do you mean?
It's
we've all
giving
been
Walker
there?
shame, innit?
No.
Yeah, but I've got ready for that day. That's the worst thing. Like that.
George, it's not that bad.
It is that bad.
It is that bad.
It is, and you're all lying.
And we're all friends here.
We actually have a.
Oh, this was another one. I've just got one more.
That's all right. No.
This
Show.
is giving like. Hold on. Art teacher.
There's just a lot going on.
What do you mean there's a lot going on? I've got a flare, a leopard print blouse, and a red.
I don't think that's that bad.
Oh, please. What would you do if you see a girl trotting towards you at the age of 18 wearing that? Because I'd be worried.
Probably try and ask for a number.
No, you wouldn't. I look like I'm going for a board meeting.
It is giving Iron 51% of this company.
It's giving MILF, no?
It is.
It's MILF. She's 18.
Why do I look so old? That is such a worry.
To be fair, in Jaywick, you are a MILF, but.
Stop
18.
saying I look like I'm in Jaywick. Like, stop saying that.
Not
to
us.
me.
Yeah, that. Sorry.
So we've got,
Take back the J.
to add to this segment, we've got like the TOWIE lookbook of like other cast members throughout the years and
right.
their looks for you to rate what they look like.
All right.
So number one
Billy Fairs looks fit in this.
is the girls. What
Ish.
series must this have been? I don't
Years,
know.
years
I
ago.
don't
Is
even know.
this a thing?
That's like Lucy Mecklenburg.
There must have been a thing.
Is that her name?
yeah,
Mecklenburg?
Lucy. They all look beautiful. To be fair,
actually look good
But
there.
there must have been a thing.
This is
going
years ago though, because it's the when the girls used to put like the little bumps in there, like
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
If someone's got to bump it in.
someone's it's one of those.
Yeah.
That ain't that bad.
No, I don't think that looks like a theme.
It
doesn't
must
it?
have been a theme. They all sort of look like they're dressed up Grease vibes. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Except for Lucy. Fuck that
Moving
theme.
on.
She was like, I'm not doing
Yeah,
it.
Lucy said I'm not doing the
She- I'm
thing.
not doing that
Moving
thing.
on to a slab of Reese's Pieces.
So we've got
Gemma.
Gemma. I think that the dress ain't even that bad. I think it's the fact that her face matches the
You
dress.
know what it is? The dress, if you think about it in your mind, it's not that bad. What threw the whole dress off is the shoulder pads, because they're not an average size shoulder pad.
Yeah, and they don't look symmetrical.
They're probably not, no.
They
That's
don't.
what it is.
One's
Listen,
in Brighton, one's in Heighton.
yeah. I like
The
Gemma.
dress ain't bad.
Oh my
I
god,
like Gemma, but also it's not the best look she could have gone for.
guys, the one underneath can't be real. That's got to be a party. I'm in love with an emo
Oh, it's
girl.
definitely a party.
Yeah, that's a
It's-
theme.
It must have been a theme.
It's very Avril Lavigne.
But you know what makes me laugh about these themes, yeah? So we have to walk to locations sometimes. So I'll park my car and have to walk to Sugar Hut in that
Yeah,
theme,
that's
and that's
muggy.
obviously what Danielle's done.
Yeah.
But that's
And they will tell the
that could be,
paps.
that could be 11 o'clock on a Monday.
This could. This is. I'm trying to work it out.
Let me see.
But tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
yeah. It must,
Over and over again.
It's.
it must have been a theme.
Yeah.
It must
Has to be a theme.
It's definitely a theme. It definitely would have been like punk or something. Like
Or she's just thought, do you know what? Let's
She
rock
looks
out
like
with
a
my
new-
cock out.
She looks like a new EastEnders cast member.
she's like,
rocking
let's
up.
rock out.
Let's rock out today, dude.
Next
Oh,
one is Lauren Goodger on
Lauren.
Dance on Ice. Do you know what? I don't even think this is a bad look, because on Dance on Ice, that is all you can wear.
That's
Let me
a-
see. She looks good.
She's got nothing on underneath,
No, I was
no?
just going to say, underneath, it looks like the dress doesn't go down long enough, and because there's black, you can see black.
It's giving Narnie.
No, it looks good. I think she looks
Dance
nice.
on Ice, like, what else are you going to wear? You got to wear
If I was
a
on-
leotard.
I'd
a
wear that.
glittery leotard.
I'd wear that out.
Who is this next woman underneath?
Lauren Pope?
Oh.
I think she looks nice.
Why did I think that was Danny Minogue?
It's Danny Minogue.
No,
We've got a rogue photo of Danny Minogue. Been
was
chucked
this
in.
fancy dress for Katie Price?
I think she's obviously. This is a theme. I think you've selected quite a few themes here.
Bruv, her tits are huge.
She looks nice.
I think for a theme of a Katie Price or
I think it's like a
Barbie.
Barbie
Joe, it's
theme.
not
or
a Katie Price.
It's not okay. I don't think it'd be a Kate. I think it's more like Barbie theme or something. I think
Okay.
she's themed up.
Oh, this next one's Rogue.
I actually
Quite like
don't
that.
mind that.
No, but I'm
I
saying
love a good on a
everything-
red carpet. If there's a scare of puss coming out,
Yeah,
I think it's dangerous.
a gust
I
of
love
wind,
Oh,
and you are
wow.
seeing
it.
every
One
lip.
glass of wind. One gust.
I'm not
of
being
wind.
funny though. Can we just talk about where she is? So she's at the UK film premiere of Twilight.
Twilight.
I got invited to a Subway opening the other day, so it really
Yeah, that's
shows
big.
that the times changed.
That's
Do you know
big.
what I mean?
She was getting her puss out for Twilight.
Lauren, you smashed it.
Do you know what? I don't think I really love like a racy dress.
I
like
think
that.
if I listen, her figure looks amazing. it could be dangerous at any point. She probably had tapes slitting it down. So listen,
it's good to live life on the edge.
if I could get away with it, I would.
Wait, she taped her thingy? Fufu?
She probably taped the dress down so it
Oh, I
didn't
thought you
move.
meant tape it over a fufu. That must hurt.
No.
Oh, fuck that. Surely not.
No.
Taping her flaps like.
Gemma, I think that's very for the time.
I love this outfit.
It's
more
giving
than
Versace.
anything because it looks like she's in a car dealership. So was this like
That's
during that time? Because that was really big, wasn't it? Everyone was wearing that kind of like rock print dress.
Mum still wears shit like that.
Does she?
Don't
throw her under the bus.
You said you liked it.
I like the way Lisa
for the
dresses.
time.
I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure I've seen Mum.
And the
cut
hair, this
dress
hair
like
was
that.
very big at the time too.
She's got a quiff,
with a
isn't she?
bouffant.
She's got a quiff. She's got a platform on. There's a 60 plate car in the back, which means that's around
2010. Yeah,
so
shit.
she's
the fucking Chloe B on the old detective work.
she's a poster
Jesus.
girl for the 2010s.
Yeah, you definitely are one of those girls, aren't you?
Oh, you're a fed of
I
Instagram.
bet you know like where the guy's been from the
Oh,
background,
100%.
who he's with.
Oh yeah,
But you won't let them go through your phone. Make it make sense.
I don't blame that.
get off my back. George.
Yeah, George, leave her alone.
Get off
Let
my
it-
back.
I could find out anything. Like I've literally found someone's name and work location through just a photo.
I'm gonna hire you
Yeah,
to do some private investigating for me at some point.
let me. I live for it. I'll spend all morning.
Let me. Well, that's it for the other looks of.
We're going to move on to our
Cast.
next segment, which is one of our new favourite segments, which is Who's Punching?
Oh my god! So we just play Who's Punching at Home. Anyway.
Yeah.
So we thought, why not
So
bring
what
it to
is
the
it?
podcast?
So couples.
So you see a couple and you're like, who's punching? So like Victoria and David Beckham, obviously very hard one.
That's an
Like,
example.
Do you know what I mean? That's an example like who's punching.
But we've got some photos here. And we're going to...
These are going to be hard.
This is already hard.
Oh, Mark and Michelle.
Mark and Michelle.
Mark Wright, Michelle Keegan.
Yeah.
I'm going to say...
Mark's punching.
I'm going to say Mark's punching because Michelle Keegan's a solid
Listen,
12 out of 10.
Mark is attractive and he's very successful, but Michelle, wow.
The thing is, I'm so deluded. I would look at Michelle Keegan and be like, she'd kiss me. Would she fuck? But do you know what I mean? That's how deluded I am. I'm like, she'd look at me, I'd be like, just give me the fuck me eyes.
It's like she gives
You know what I
like Mila Kunis energy, doesn't she?
She is just, I love her. Like, I think she comes across really cool.
Yeah, she's fit.
She's beautiful. And she's
She looks
beautiful.
fit
She's beautiful, but not flash about
Wait,
it.
is that them? Is that when they got married?
No, it's just-
I'm assuming. So, no, they would just pop into Asda for a yum yum.
That means they're married.
For a yum yum.
So that means
Next?
she's married, yeah.
Yeah, next one.
Oh, Greg and Billy. Okay, I know them both.
Right,
I love Greg. I think he's got a really good personality.
punching.
But he's punching because Billy's
with a
stunning.
name like Greg, he's punching.
Oh,
Don't go
leave
for the name. You
it.
can't change that. You can.
He can.
Imagine.
Well, I'm just saying, Billy's fit.
Yeah, I think Greg's punching. Next one. Jacqueline Jossa and Dan Osborne. I had to read the name.
I'm going to go for Dan's punching.
I think Jacqueline's
punching.
punching.
I think Dan's punching.
married?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're married. I think Dan's punching.
Didn't he cheat on her recently? Or is that a rumour?
I don't know. Listen, I think
That's clearly, by everyone's reaction, that's a rumour.
George's been reading too much Heat magazine up here.
Yeah, trust OK Magazine. What's
what are you,
going on?
the troll on tattle that writes about me, George?
Wait, sorry. When was Rio Ferdinand in Towie?
He wasn't.
These aren't... These aren't Towie stars. These are just fucking fake. When was he in Towie?
Oh, Kate was.
What?
What?
Oh, I just thought you was. I didn't realise. Now, obviously, I see the connection.
Since when was Dan Osborne in Towie? Is that an
he
old
was.
thing?
He was.
Dan Osborne was in Towie.
He was.
Well, when was Jacqueline Jossa in Towie?
She's from
She
EastEnders.
wasn't.
But
Gee, this is too confusing.
Billy was on
no,
Towie.
George, these aren't Towie couples. One of them has been in Towie.
This
One
is
of
too
them's been on
confusing.
Towie. All right. Next, we're going for Kate and Rio, yeah?
Yeah, Kate and Rio.
I think Rio's punching with Kate.
Rio's punching.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, okay, fair.
yeah,
I agree.
Rio's punching.
Oh, mate, Jess Wright.
Jess Wright and
Unreal.
William Lee Kemp.
I'd say William's punching.
Will's punching.
I think William's
She
punching. I
looked
think
amazing
Jess
at her
is
wedding.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
She
no,
looks,
Will's punching quite hard.
She looked amazing at her wedding.
Yeah, no, didn't she? I love that dress.
I loved her dress. Who we got
Dan
next?
and Tommy.
Tommy's
Danielle.
punching.
Oh, okay. Tommy's punching.
Tommy's punching.
Yeah, that dress is really pretty.
She
isn't
looks
it?
stunning.
Yeah, I think he's.
Oh, I
punching.
played football with Ryan Thomas the other day.
Yeah,
But he's punching.
Right, Ryan Thomas and Lucy.
Ryan's punching.
He was a really nice guy.
Ryan's punching.
He's
Listen,
punching. We know his brother,
No,
Joe, don't we?
they're both very good looking people. But look at Lucy. She's stunning.
Yeah.
I think there's, you know what though?
I don't know. I always had a crush on him in Corrie.
Fuck off.
I didn't watch Corrie, but I do think though, like, it's normal for the girl to be more attractive than the man.
Yeah.
To be more attractive.
Yeah. Like, often in relationships, like...
To be fair, I think this, right? You'd rather have someone come up to you, like someone come up to me and go, bruv, you're punching. Like, meaning your bird's fit.
100%.
If they come up to you and they're going, fuck me, they're punching, I'll be like, so my bird's ugly.
Yeah, but...
Do you know what I mean?
And as well,
You'd
like,
rather someone come up to you and be like, wow, you're punching. And I'll be like, oh, you know what, I'll take that as a compliment.
I look at some of the people I've dated and I think you barely put a comb through your hair. Do you know what I mean? And then, do you know what I mean? And then there's me here who's like doing all the treatments and I just think, was he punching 100%?
Yeah. But we've all been there. I've had a lot of people that I thought, bloody hell, like afterwards. It only takes afterwards to be like, you're punching.
Oh, I always think it mid-relationship. Maybe... and remind him of it.
No, it's just so... Chloe, remind me, is there anyone at the minute who's dating in Towie that's like on the screen? Is no,
there's no on-screen couples anymore.
Oh.
No.
So we can't even be like, who's punching?
I feel like there should be.
There's no on-screen couples anymore. Obviously, we have like Tommy and Georgia that have gone on. Oh, actually, like Tommy and Georgia have gone on to do their own show and they've got a baby. They're engaged. And you've also got Amy and Billy. So Amy and Billy have just come back as well. They've just had the 2 twins. They're engaged as well. But aside from that, no cast members.
How out of Junaid and Harry, if they were to get with each other, who would be punching?
Oh, I don't know.
Junaid.
It's such a hard...
That's a hard one because they're
Junaid
both
would.
so different.
No, I know.
Yeah, they're
Junaid
very
would.
different.
You're out of order.
Yeah, George.
Bruv, I have Junaid smoothies every morning.
George.
I've got every right to comment on this.
Speaking of dating,
Yeah.
because you did Celebs Go dating, how was that for you?
I like...
Did it help?
No, like I can't say no. I can't say I loved it. Like it was good. Like, and I really loved speaking to the agents. Like my favourite days was when I would go into the office because
Well, not even the dates.
no, it really is like an office though. Like with Towie, for example, like you know the cameras are there. Like I'm so used to them now, I don't really notice them as much as I used to. But with Celebs Go Dating, you would really walk in and all the cameras are just hidden, and I'd like walk in and be like, okay, where do I go?
that's kinda
Like
nice though,
it was
isn't it?
really good, and there's like a bunch of producers sort of hidden upstairs in like an office, and they rarely come down and tell you where to go unless you really are lost. But like other than that, like you are sort of left to your own devices.
Fine.
You speak to Tom and like you walk in and Tom will just speak to you for ages. Like, and often the full conversation with Tom isn't kept in at all. Like he's so lovely, and like even if you're in a bad mood, seeing Tom would put you in a good mood.
Sure.
And I couldn't believe that he's literally the same person off camera and on camera. Like
Which must be really refreshing.
I couldn't believe it. Like he literally walks around, he's like, "Hello, darling," and doing his word things. Like he's the nicest man ever. I've never met anyone like it in my life. And then I'd go and speak to like Anna and Paul, and they'd give the best advice ever. And I suppose like I said it didn't help, but I suppose it did a little bit, because when I went on there, I was very much like myself, and then I'd also be like, I do this persona of being Chloe B, and like you know, I'm this big bitch and all that. And I think now that's not the case anymore. Like I think that's definitely, they've sort of meshed into one, and I know how to behave to someone that I like and how to act with people that I'm arguing with. So it definitely did help. Yeah. But the dates were shit.
Right.
Really?
Would you do it again?
I don't know. Maybe in a few years. I feel like now it's been too soon to do it again.
What about me and you on there?
What, you want to go on a date with me?
Yeah.
If you just ask me on a date?
Yeah, you don't just have to, you don't have to go on TV to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
this is me formally asking.
You stop asking your guests on dates. You
Okay,
tried it
sorry.
on with absolutely everyone.
Sorry.
She's done her research.
I've seen it.
Yeah, I forgot you're a fucking detective.
I am a detective, and you're going to get a really bad name for yourself.
Where would you...
With what body count?
Where would
Oh,
you,
George, you're such a slag. You've shagged 0 people. Wow.
Not a great hit rate.
I actually feel like why have
Am I
you
gonna
not?
no? Like, am I gonna have to start on you?
Yeah,
Don't pass comments.
Yeah, but why have you not? Yeah, like not in a, like happy for you, but what's going on? Do you not
I was
wanna?
actually waiting for you, Chloe, but that's fine.
Oh, shut up! Don't wait for me.
I've probably said that to every guest who's asked.
Don't wait for me.
Don't wait for me.
No, it's fine. What is your love life saying at the
We'll
minute,
do it,
though?
and he'll be like, "Let me look through your phone." I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going.
Yeah. Bye.
I'm
See you
going
later.
home.
You've dropped yourself in it now. It can never happen.
What is your love life saying at the minute, though?
I'm very single.
Very single.
At the minute, though, very posh there, George.
Very single?
I'm very single. No.
Okay.
It's giving you're like a brother to me.
Yes.
Giving, you're like a little brother to me, Joe.
Yeah, it's so fucking
He went to me,
so funny,
he went
isn't
to me earlier. What's Elma saying?
Yeah, what's Elma saying?
Trying it on with everyone.
I saw her in Harlow the other day. Cheeky spoons in Harlow, wasn't it? You know what I mean?
George, so what would your ideal date be with Chloe? Like, where would you take her?
How the fuck am I meant to say?
Go
A
on.
police station?
Why?
Because you're like a detective. No one get that joke? No one got that joke.
That was weird.
No,
A police station.
We both went,
What are
why?
your intentions with this?
because she's like a fed, isn't she? She's a detective.
I'm not like a fed.
Okay, well, first things first, I think you need to go away and think about nice restaurants in London. So if you, when you do
police station.
chat
They're
these
not a
girls
police
up,
station.
then you can actually give them, you know,
I
some.
don't know. You feel on the spot.
It's going to be like Sky Garden or
somewhere in the Shard.
the Shard, and it. The
Yeah.
typical place. Essex boys must type in nice places in London.
Where would you take Chloe, Joe, if you weren't gay?
Where would I take Chloe? What's your favourite type of cuisine?
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, see, I've got.
You've shown yourself up. You've shown yourself. His little face.
Where's all the favourite cuisine?
That's normally what you do.
You just take them Shoreditch House, because remember.
Oh yeah, just flash. That's flash.
Yeah, trust.
So, one are over already.
He's arty.
I'd take her to Gloria's in Shoreditch for a nice bit of meal. Nice bit of meal.
Nice bit of meal.
Nice bit of meal. And then I'd take
Okay.
her to Shoreditch
All right,
House
Danny Dyer.
for a picante. And then straight on the line back to my flat.
Oh, we're getting on the train.
Yeah. I'd give you an Uber exec.
I'm not coming.
Yeah. So our house membership's a bit costly, so we've got to cut the costs.
I
down.
normally do Uber exec, just saying.
Oh, do you? Who have you Ubered exec?
Nobody, but
You've never Ubered exec in your life.
I have
Have
maybe.
you Ubered exec yourself?
Yeah, Joe paid.
I'm
for it.
normally. He's Uber exec twice, and I've paid for them both.
I'm still Uber exec. Duh.
Anyway, I think I won who would win on the date. Taking Chloe out.
Okay, Joe.
Yeah,
we
you let
get
yourself
it.
down with the train chat. That was terrible.
I should have. It was a moment of weakness.
You went and back on the line, straight back to mine. Like I'm going home. So what am I meant to do for 25 minutes listening to the rattling and smell of piss on the central line? I'm off.
It's giving high maintenance.
It's giving. Don't you worry about it.
You ain't got to worry about that.
It's giving. Don't you worry about it, Joe.
Yeah, don't worry yourself.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well that's me told, then, isn't it? Yeah.
What's your face doing?
Right. So, obviously, when are you wrapping the filming for this series of
We've
Towie?
literally got 9 weeks left. We've got ages left.
9 weeks.
Fucking hell! What, every day?
9
No,
weeks.
so this week I think it's like only 2 we're doing. Next
Right.
week 4. Normally it's 3 days a week.
Oh my god. So, and then when does this series come out?
We actually don't know. I think everyone thinks I'm lying, but it used to be we'd film 1 week and it would be on telly a week later.
Right.
It's not like that anymore.
Right.
So now we finish the whole series and then
just
it
put
comes
it
out.
out.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
fine.
I suppose you could make a rough estimate, but they've not given us a
September,
time.
October.
Maybe.
Do you think?
Maybe.
They've not given us a time. We
Yeah.
don't know.
So, what's your plans like after the filming wraps? What do you do in between the series?
So in between, I do a lot of stuff with social media. I want to go on holiday. Like I just use that as my break because it does come around really quickly.
Yeah,
Like we
yeah.
literally had 3 months off. Now we're back to it.
Yeah.
It don't really feel like we've really been away from each other for that long. To be fair,
Fine,
we've
okay.
had bigger gaps where it's been like 6 months and stuff like that.
It's a
but
long time, isn't it, to be away from everyone for 6 months?
yeah, it is. But stuff normally does happen, you know.
Yeah.
You bump into people in the break, like you're out.
Yeah.
How
yeah.
you been?
Oh my god.
All right, Junaid.
I'd love that. You know, so part of me would love the drama, but part
I've
of
said
me.
this to you that you should come.
I
on.
think we should get Junaid on the pod.
What, you're
Fuck it.
obsessed with Junaid.
You're obsessed with Junaid. We were talking about our family going on Towie, and you're like, let's get Junaid on the pod.
Why are you so obsessed with Junaid?
I think it's his smoothie. It's really
You
fucked
love
me.
him,
It's
don't
really fucked me up, guys.
Really fucked you sideways.
Really fucked
But
me
yeah,
up.
no, Mum. I always said I think Mum would be such a good Towie mum as well.
Oh, I love
She'd
your
give like
mum.
Lydia's mum.
You know what made me laugh? Like she kept inviting everyone round for roast dinners, and
I
then
know.
like
Oh,
everyone,
she'd have one drink and
everyone
just-
I spoke to was like, "Oh, I'm going round there for a roast dinner," and I was like, "Well, she got a backlog or
No,
something."
we do.
No, oh, no,
there
we
is a
actually
backlog,
do.
and because it's so hot at the minute, she doesn't want to cook roast. I'm like, you've got about 50 people on the wait list.
She's a picky bits mum, isn't she?
Oh my god! Over the summer, Picky Bits mum, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Potato salad. You know that one she puts Greek yogurt in that I
I've
hate.
got,
It's
something
filth.
I've got something to tell you about this. A
God.
potato salad.
What?
Oh no.
Random.
Yeah, no, I'm
So,
ready. I'm ready.
The other night we've all gone out in Cyprus. I've been drinking. It has been a wild night. Like yeah, I had the worst hangover ever.
Okay.
I've gone to the buffet. I've seen a couple chicken goujons. I thought I'll put them on my plate. They don't seem anything like too much, you know.
Yeah.
I've seen a bowl of something. Listen, with me, I've got terrible eyesight. So I thought that looks like potato salad. I'm not sure. It still makes me heave now. I'm actually going to be sick.
no.
So I've actually put the potato salad on my plate.
Yeah.
I'm going to be sick. So then, and imagine this on a hangover, yeah. So I've then eating the goujon. And then I've picked up what looks like a potato salad and I've gone,
Are you that blind? It's on your plate.
I've gone, here I am. But it was all mixed in anyway, yeah?
Yeah.
So I've gone, why is there a prawn in my potato salad? Saf's gone, you like prawns, don't worry about it. I went, no, it's making me, like, you know, and it's getting in the back of my throat. It was seafood gnocchi.
Seafood gnocchi? I like seafood gnocchi.
On a fucking hangover.
What's wrong with seafood gnocchi?
A cold, no, I'm going to be sick.
Oh,
cold.
cold.
I thought you were gonna say like it's that, you know, when you get
seafood
creme
gnocchi.
fraiche with fucking pineapple.
No, I'm
bits in.
going to be sick. I'm going to be sick. No, I can't talk about it anymore. Can't talk about it anymore. It had cold. No, it had
You're
cold.
just saying you can't speak about it anymore, and then you're just
I've got to get it out. Like,
What's the worst thing you've ever eaten?
I've had a frog leg.
Oh, we've had a snail.
I had a frog leg. It
Yeah.
tastes like chicken.
Oh,
Okay, I've
do you know
never
what I
had
used to eat loads of? Chocolate Philadelphia, and I look back and I think that's fucking
It's
disgusting.
literally cheesecake.
No, it's not.
You know what my ex used to make me do for him? Cream cheese on a crumpet, which I thought was really weird.
Nah, Mum has
Cottage cheese.
cottage cheese with the pineapple bits.
Right. What this is a hellish meal for me that Mum used to make us as kids. Sweet potato in half, like mashed up inside. Cottage cheese with pineapple on top of that. Everything is mush. There's no
That
heart.
sounds horrific.
That is fuck.
Why would
That's
you
like a
do
prison
that?
meal.
No.
Why would she do that?
Because she's.
Pineapple on top.
Because it's mixed in with the cottage cheese. The pineapple's in with the cottage cheese. But
I don't
have-
get it. It comes with.
It comes in inside Tesco, like it all in mixed together with the cottage cheese and the pineapple.
I've never seen that in my life.
Horrible. I love fish though, so I eat loads of fish. Like, I have tuna on toast for breakfast. And
That's
stuff.
disgusting.
Is it?
Yeah, I'd heave.
I've-
I've still been heaving about that seafood gnocchi. It's been 5 days.
I do like gnocchi though, but maybe not seafood. Maybe not with prawns in it.
In a thick parsley sauce on a hangover.
Okay, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Maybe on actually.
Yeah.
Gee, look at that.
Philadelphia pineapple. That's Philadelphia pineapple, not... Is that cottage cheese?
That's like basically
Is that a
cottage
thing?
cheese.
Cottage cheese reminds me of like a venereal disease.
Have you seen that fucking nut art? Sorry. That's how I called it.
Are you about to work with mustard?
With mustard.
I want to do that this
She
week.
goes chicken sausage with mustard.
I was going to... I
It looks
want to do that
fucking-
TikTok. I should have brought it in and we
It
did it
looks
together.
disgusting.
Brussels sprouts with mustard.
And she goes, and a bit of cottage cheese, and egg, and mustard, and it's all mixed.
Guys,
I'm gonna buy
please,
that on
I'm
my
going to
way
be
home.
sick.
No, it's disgusting.
Right.
Like, where do you get a chicken sausage from?
I actually used to eat them all the time.
Ugh.
And
I have really weird eating habits.
I don't.
Do you know what?
No.
What's your like go-to meal? Is it goujons?
No, like a go-to meal, I like takeaway or cooked it at home?
Cooked it at home.
Fajitas.
We like a bit of fajitas.
I like a bit for
Fucking
here.
love a
Do you know
fajita.
what I fucking love? Bird's eye frozen chicken pie. Sorry, this has gone really rogue, but I just want to put that out there. I went to the shop the other day, I just bought them from my freezer.
That's disgusting.
Anyway,
And on that
Did you,
note,
eat
no,
them,
no.
did you eat them with your hand?
No, but I want some for dinner tonight now, I've decided. With a bit of gravy.
you've just
I don't know how we
fucking
went
weird.
from... We've been on a lot of food today. Junaid smoothies,
Shout out Junaid.
chicken pies.
You
Shout out
right.
chicken pies.
Get out of his arse.
Anyway,
Shout out Chloe Brockett. Shout out Towie. Shout out Romance on or off screen. Sorry, I'm just reading off the board now. Anyway,
romance on or off screen. There's
Yeah.
nothing happening here, George.
no, I'm not fucking saying there is. Chloe, thank you so much for coming on today, by the way.
I've had an amazing time.
Thank you.
I'm really
thank
sorry
you.
about him.
Yeah.
Listen, George, I'm sorry that I shut you down today.
It's fine, it's
Maybe another day, like, think about it better.
Maybe when you're a bit older.
No, listen.
Fuck off, there's a year between
You know
us.
what, all right, George, keep bringing it up every 2 minutes.
Bruv, it's
No,
good, I'm young. I'm like 12. Okay, no, I'm not 12. I'm
You're a
20.
little bit inexperienced for me, George.
Oh, around. she likes the J's. She loves a J.
George, you wouldn't know your way around of a JJ.
Okay, and on that note,
If
thank
you had a
you.
magnifying glass.
Thank you so much for watching this week, guys. If you're listening on Spotify, please rate us 5 stars.
And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and comment your favourite line that George has used to
And-
chat Chloe up.
Subscribe and turn on post notifications and follow Brockett and follow us and follow Not My Bag. And we will see you next week for another amazing episode. Bye.
Thank you, guys. See you later.